Hey guys, I'm Eldan86 and welcome to episode 2 of my Chivas career mode series on YouTube. It's my second ever video, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the first episode. Made a couple of signings, obviously got Araujo, Alvarez and Ochoa in. And so yeah, between the episodes I've actually gone through and did all the negotiations for all the contracts. I want to keep some players. Obviously with Chivas, when you first play FIFA22, there's a whole load of players that are coming to the end of their contracts. So there's some players that I want to keep and some players that I want to sell, but I still want to have them on a decent contract so that they can go for a little bit more money. You might see in the top deals that obviously Saka's gone to Atletico Madrid, which I think is a bit of a sideways move. But Cordova's actually gone to Club America, which is actually pretty cool. He's actually my transfer list as well, just so I can keep track of players. But yeah, so just to keep you guys updated. Sorry, I've gone through all the negotiations. I actually played the first game as well against Atletico San Luis and got a 0-0 draw from it. I don't know whether you guys, I don't think I told you in episode 1, but I actually play on world class difficulty. Yeah, that's mainly because it keeps my stress levels low and it's enjoyable. You know, you're not getting so angry all the time. Plus, when you're playing by yourself, it doesn't really matter. But for this, for my YouTube channel, for my YouTube series, I kind of want to keep it a little bit more competitive, so I've upped it to world class. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how well I do, pretty much because you know I'm not used to playing in the in that difficulty. So yeah, so I've got the 0-0 draw against the Atletico San Luis, and we're just about to start playing this Puebla game. Yeah, so I hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. I'm doing the post commentary at the moment, mainly because you know still trying to tweak out the actual process of it. I'm having issues with my microphone being able to talk while I play the game. Not quite sure what's going on there. It's probably me. I'm probably just not setting it up properly. But yeah, we've got a decent budget at the moment, 5 million, 29k. We also got a scout in Mexico at the moment. It's the highest rated one that I could get. So yeah, it's pretty good so far. Just to let you guys know of the objectives, obviously, the youth development, we're actually doing quite well with the first two. Signed 3 players under 20, which is obviously we've done that already. The brand exposure one as well is to get, I think it's to get 10 wins. That's going to be a bit of a stretch, mainly because I'm playing on world class. Again, I don't claim to be a decent, I don't claim to be a good FIFA player. I think I'm decent, but I'm not good or anything. The financial one's quite funny, 118 million. I don't think we're going to get a profit margin for that. We could do if we sell Vega and stuff, but these guys want us to win 10 games and obviously get to the playoff final in the first 2 tournaments. Reckon we could do that. Why not? I think if we get to Ligia, anything can happen, even with a higher difficulty than I'm used to. So yes, at the moment that's pretty good. Let's just get into this. Oh yeah, so just so you guys know, so Davila is actually heavily linked with the move to A-League club Wellington Phoenix. Pretty sure he's gonna go to Wellington Phoenix in January. I think the transfer window opens in the 14th of January, so I think he's gonna actually sign then. It looks set in stone. The manager of Phoenix has come out saying that they just need the final signature, so that's usually a good sign. It'd be embarrassing now if it doesn't happen, because obviously he's come out and that was in a televised interview over Zoom, I think. So yeah, it looks pretty legit, to be honest with you. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes down. But I wanted to try and get Sandoval in a deal with Ulysses Davila with MacArthur FC. Obviously it's not quite the same as Wellington Phoenix, but still. But yeah, let's just get into this game against Puebla. Obviously with the difficulty settings, it's going to be an interesting one. I don't think I've played in world class for a long time, so it's going to be good practice, especially with Puebla. Obviously they're not the hardest team we're going to have to face this season, so yeah, if I'm going to start practicing world class difficulty, it might as well be in this game. Here they come, first attack of the game. I'm always getting a bit sketchy with Chivas' defence, but Godinho is a really good goalkeeper and he should manage just fine in this game, but we'll have to wait and see. We're more than capable of losing the game quickly. I love getting Antuna running in behind the wing backs. He's just absolutely pacey. If you could beat the guy marking him, then you're away and there's ain't no one catching you. But here's the first corner of the game. I don't really ever score from corners, to be honest with you, but yeah, there's always a first time. I think I've scored probably 2 or 3 in FIFA22 so far, but yeah, very rarely, probably like a 10% success rate. Yeah guys, it's going to be a tough game, pretty much end to end. Both teams attacking pretty well. It's just in the final third, and obviously we go and score, we go and lose a goal in the first 14 minutes, which sucks. It is going to be an end-to-end game though. It's also going to be tough. Okay guys, so we've got a corner to defend here. Corners are always iffy in this game. Sometimes, you know, you can concede. That actually came off one of my players. I thought he skied it, but yeah, Sepulveda, I think that is, just getting his body in the way, which is pretty good. But yeah, if you can get the ball off the opposition from their corner, you can always go on the break and try and get a counter attack going. Exactly what we do here. Intercept the ball there, get the ball. I think it's Angulo, then knocking it through to Vega. You know, Vega in this position, I think he's always going to score. Yeah, the keeper couldn't really do anything about it. Again, a really good counter attack, and yeah, we're away, guys. 1-1, pretty decent result there. Again, it's disappointing going 1-0 down, I think, especially against Puebla, but you know, it always matters whether you can come back or not, and you know, the comeback could be back on. Let's just wait and see. Okay guys, so we've got another attack coming up from Antuna. Obviously Vega couldn't really get the ball. And there was a bit of a pot shot outside the box. I don't think that was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper. Angulo is quite underrated for me, to be honest with you. Antuna and Vega seem to get all the headlines and all the plaudits, but I think Angulo has been quietly in real life, getting really well, playing well, really well, scoring a few goals. Obviously that was blatantly offside there, but yeah, I really rate Angulo, and I'm going to keep him on my team until he gets a really good European offer. Again, I'm not quite sure about Efrain. I think he's doing quite well, but I think we could do a lot better. Obviously one of our old players, controversial players of Davila, pretty deserved yellow card in my opinion. Bit too far out for me to shoot with Vega, so I'm just going to pass it across. Yeah, luckily though we get the tackle. Okay guys, so they get a free kick just outside or in the middle of our half, just inside our half, should I say. It allows us to go on another break. I should have gone to Angulo down in the left hand side, but I didn't. I always quite like to run with Antuna. He's just a really enjoyable player to watch. Unlucky, it was a really good header by Vega, I think it was. There I am talking to my assistant coach or one of my players, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I never really seem to score from corners, I'm not quite sure why. But yeah, I mean, it was unlucky. The defense is just, you know, it's just one of those things from FIFA. The defense is just always going to get a player in the way. But yeah, that's the first half, guys. And 1-1 is not too bad. But let's just go and have a really big second half. Okay, guys, so we're in the second half now. I'm not going to leave it too long before I start making my subs. Normally the players are getting quite tired now. I was unlucky. Really good play with Antuna. Antuna and Vega are going to be my two best players, I think. Unless I can get another Cameron. But Beltran was getting quite quite tired, so I'm trying to bring Honcho in, obviously take Angulo out, put Buswela in. Buswela's probably going to be playing a lot from the bench, on the left or the right. He could do both, so that's fine. Leave the third sub for later in the game. But yeah, like I said, I very rarely score from corners, so it is what it is. But yeah, another one, so let's just go and see what happens. Pretty much the same as last time. Yeah, the keeper's always going to win those. Okay guys, so we've got our goal kick now. Obviously we'll start another attack up. Pretty much always looking to attack. We need to win this game. So let's just go straight into it and hopefully get another goal. But not with passes like that. Very, very lucky not to concede from that. I'm not gonna lie, I think I thought it was gonna go in. Again, another foul, but referee waves play on. Just get the ball up to Vega, and he should have scored better than there. Should have done better, should have scored. But it's all good. Let's just keep trying, guys. Okay, so I'm actually going to make my second move now. Put Vega in the cam, get Huerta on. Huerta, I think, is a decent player on this game. Decently rated for a 20-year-old. I think he's 20, 21, so he's going to come off the bench quite a lot this season. Hopefully get us a goal. And what a goal that was. Obviously, that was Poncho, I think. Yeah, Poncho just come on the pitch. He's not been on the pitch long, and he scores his first goal of the season, so that was a really good goal. 2-1 up now, which is really good. Exactly where we want to be. But obviously with Chivas, and with me playing as Chivas, you can never really be too sure. And you always have to try and score more goals, otherwise we're more than capable of conceding a goal later on. So let's just try and put them to the sword, really. You can totally tell that now, middle way through the second half, you can tell that their players have started tiring. It's a lot easier to stay on the ball, like this guy right here, just running down the pitch. Their tackles become more lethargic. You just feel more comfortable against Puebla in like the 70th minute. Again, Gudino is saving that all day long. I never really knock it along with my goalkeepers unless it's trying to waste the last few minutes of the game. I always like to play out from the back. It's just the way I do. Really good play, really good passing. That I reckon that could have been a foul, but yeah, Huerta's coming on and already trying to be a bit of a pain, which is good to see. With 15 minutes left to go, you want us to be kind of relentless, but then we were always capable of doing that. We were always capable of letting them have a good shot, and unfortunately wasn't able to do the best out of that. I think Puebla should be 3-2 up, to be honest with you, with the other shot that went off the crossbar. But yeah, they didn't capitalise on their chances, and we go again with Huerta. Hopefully he can do something really good here. Unlucky really, he was just a little bit beyond. I think that was Vega, but yeah, really good play from Huerta. I really like him, and this game is pretty sick. Not really as a starting striker yet, but definitely more than capable of coming off the bench and getting us a couple of goals, which he does right there. What a goal. Really good. He's been a menace really since I put him on, so I hope you guys can see that he's a really good player on FIFA. Maybe in real life he's a bit more of a question mark. He's not consistent at all, but the team's not consistent, so you never really know how much is due to him and how much is due to just the whole team. But in FIFA he's a really good quality backup striker. Definitely until we sell Vega, I think he's going to be coming off the bench quite a lot and scoring us a couple of goals, so yeah, it's really good. Here we go again, on the break again, straight down the middle. Huerta's doing really well, and then obviously calm finish into the bottom corner. Yeah, come off the bench, played like 15-20 minutes and scored 2 goals. It was really good to see, and yeah, it looks like we're going to win this game, guys, which is good because obviously we drew the first game against San Luis and we need to get 10 wins. So yeah, so far so good for us, really. We just got to see out the dying minutes of this game. And yeah, not too bad for my first world-class game anyway. Can't really complain. And there we go, guys, there's the win. Adios. Adios Puebla, should I say. Okay, guys, straight back into transfer business, and Ponce has been sold to West Brom for about 1.5 million, which is fine. Obviously I've got Calderon and yeah, I've got Calderon and Mayoga there, so he can go. West Brom are in the Championship as well, so it might be a good competition for him. Hopefully he gets back into the Premier League. Dos Santos is hopefully going to go to Norwich, which is good. That's the only reason why I've got him in my shortlist, is because it gives me updates like this. I can get to easily find out when the player's going to go. But yeah, the transfer offer for Luton Town for Godinez, I'm more than happy to let that happen. I think Luton are in League 2 or League 1. But I'm not really bothered. He's one of the players that I just want to get rid of. I'm not really too fussed about where he goes to. And yeah, like $1 million is pretty good. A couple of scout. Okay, guys, so we've got the second game of the season against Juarez coming up. Just before that, we've got some emails to get through. Obviously, Sandoval's got an offer from LAFC, I believe it was. Efrain Alvarez being changed, his position changed. It's always a good sign. I always have him as a cam, so I always change it to cam. It makes him go up a rating, which is pretty good. Still not quite good enough, I think, for me at the moment, as starting cam. There is a player that I want to go for and try and sign instead. Let's just try and see if we can get him. Okay, guys, we're going to go straight into this game against Juarez now. It's pretty much the starting 11. Just going to change position for Angulo. It's not really going to affect his overall, but I still like him on that left wing as an actual left winger. Some people seem to want him as a cam, which is fair enough, or on the right hand side as well. But yeah, we're going to go straight into this game against Juarez and see if we can get that second win, because obviously we need to get 10. We've got 1, so we need 9 more. I'm actually going to go ahead and quick sim this, guys. Just against Juarez. Difficult game again. It's always a bit of a risk simming games in this game, but yeah, Juarez is not a game that I really want to blow like 10 minutes showing. So I'm just going to go and see if we can sim it and get a decent win. But let's just see. Yeah, unfortunately we get a 2-2 draw, which is, you know, typical. But still not a loss, so that's fine. We're just going to go ahead and get to the Monterrey game. LAFC want to sign Sandoval. I kind of want to I'll probably accept that, actually. I wanted to use him to get my cam, but I think we're going to just sell him and use another player instead. I think that was Club America wanting Antuna, which is quite funny. Definitely not letting him go there. Especially now that they don't even have Cordova to swap. So yeah, the camera I want to choose at the moment is Vicente Cordova right now. Yeah, he's gone to Valencia and is saved, so it's pretty good. So let's just go straight into the next game, guys. Oh yeah, and the Godinez has been sold as well. So guys, Santos Laguna is the next game coming up. Because we sold Godinez, we've got a little bit more money now, so I'm going to go ahead and get the cam that I want to get, which is obviously, you know, is my main man, my boy, my bro. This is Davila. Definitely want to get him into the squad. Sorry for the background noise, I can't seem to edit that out. Hopefully you can still hear me okay. Obviously going to try and get Sandoval as well. I want to get a Mexican at least in the A-League still. They're not actually interested in Sandoval, which is quite surprising. So we're going to go ahead and try and swap him with Carlos Cisneros instead. Oh, sorry, Ronaldo Cisneros. They seem to want to strike over there in MacArthur, so that's fine. Give him what, 7 million straight. They should accept that, which they do, which is awesome. Let's just go straight in and get him a decent wage, because I think he's on like 6k, so yeah, $6,500 a week. Definitely could do a lot more. Give him a 3-year deal. You should be happy with that. 75 rated as well. more than good enough to step into this Chivas team. Probably give him a good 30k. I mean, Vega's on 75 rating, he's on 45, so give him 30k. Seems quite happy with that. So Davila is now my new starting cam. Obviously Mozo is in there as well. I might get a new right back at some point. This is my new budget. Obviously I like to keep it 80-20. I'm not quite sure why, it's just my OCD thing. So yeah, don't really have any money now. So Alvarez is going to go straight onto the bench though. I want to make, because I've got Vega as captain, but I actually want to make Davila as my captain, but I actually realised I actually have to put him in my team first before I can do that. So yeah, put Alvarez on the bench and then put Davila up top. Suddenly my attack looks pretty sick, even if I do say so myself. Beltran, I think, needs to get up to 70. As soon as he is, it should be decent. But yeah, put Davila as my captain. He's the club captain. He's been club captain for 2 clubs in the A-League. I think he's more than enough, capable enough to be a captain in Chivas. So yeah, so 1.9 million. Probably not going to be able to buy any more players now until we sell some. So it's going to go. I've got a couple of players that I want to get rid of, like Jimenez, a bunch of players. So hopefully we can get rid of some of them, and then earn some more money and get some more players in. So yeah guys, this is pretty much going to be the end of this episode. We're going to leave it here for the Santos game for the next episode. I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. I mean, I think I'm doing better post commentary than I did in-game commentary like last time. I think the volume is a lot clearer and a lot louder. So hopefully I can get the in-game commentary sorted out and we can go from there. But at the moment, post commentary is the way to go for me at the moment. Yeah, what a starting lineup that is. Yeah, let me know in the comments what more signings you think I should make, and yeah, see you guys next time. Adios.